What is going on, my lovely collective? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Just know that these collective readings are for every sign. All right, I don't go sign by sign. It's just a collective reading. All of us, living in this human experience together. So anytime you guys see a video with no sign in front, just a title, anybody can watch it. All right. So if it calls to you, click it. All right, my loves. So let's see what has been going on for the collective, the energy around us. All right, keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, my loves, that I will never ever contact you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. And hello, what's up to everyone who's here live? Andy, hello. Mercedes, hello. What's up? And again, welcome to all the newcomers. All right, Spirit. So what is going on right now with the collective? Spirit, show me what is going on with the collective energy right now. What is going on with the collective energy right now? All right, guys. So the first card that came out here, we have the Five of Wands reversed. Okay. So with this Five of Wands reversed, there's something where you don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You don't want bullshit. You don't want to waste any more time. There's something is just so done. Eight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles reversed, Five of Swords reversed, Five of Wands reversed. You refuse to feel any sort of problem over a situation that you have been in. It's just, you absolutely refuse. You pull yourself out 1,000%. This shit ain't for you. Like, there's just something that it can't touch you anymore. Like, you've cut complete access to it. It can't affect you anymore. You make sure that something was completely done and out of your life. We have the Seven of Swords. The Magician reversed. Okay. Judgment card upright. I feel like someone is facing judgment in a certain situation because somebody low-key had ulterior motives. All right. And you saw that for what it was. We have the Six of Wands reversed. Okay. And because you saw something for what it was, again, it was cut out completely. You guys saw through something completely. We have the Page of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. There's some sort of offer that comes in for you or that came in for you. And guys, this is something that would be very fruitful. This is something that you'd acquire a lot of abundance from it. But I feel like you're on the fence about something. Let's see. We have the King of Wands, Nine of Wands reversed. So not so much that you're on the fence about something. I think that you guys are really in a place where you're ready to show the fuck out. Like, you're ready to be seen. You're ready to be heard. You're not on no back burner shit no more. You're not playing it small no more. And I feel like with this opportunity, it helps you become balanced into the creator that you're meant to be with whatever it is that you're doing. But yeah, guys, there's just this very heavy burden that has been released. There's something that you refuse to carry with you moving forward. We have the Hanged One. Ten of Swords. You don't want to bend over backwards anymore, guys. And what you're moving away from was a place where there is this very heavy betrayal. There's something very heavy that happened here. Okay. And you realize something was blocking a lot of blessings for you. You left something or someone out in the cold. All right. You left something or someone out in the cold. You didn't have more fight in you, because whatever the fight was, it wasn't even something that like leads to any sort of trophy or reward. Like, it's just a fight that, like, even if you have the last word, like, you just fought with a fucking idiot. So what do you win out of winning against an idiot? They're still a fucking idiot. It doesn't take much to win over that idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no prize. That's like having a math competition with a kindergartner and be like, yeah, fuck everybody, I won. You're 37, therefore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a flex. What's up, Lavinia? How are you, love? We have the Chariot. This betrayal caused you to just take off. For some of you, this betrayal could have had to do with traveling or some sort of trip. Okay. Maybe you were dating somebody and they said they were going on a business trip. Okay. And they ended up going to I don't know, an island with a beach with somebody. All right. But guys, Spirit allowed it to happen. Okay. Spirit allowed this to happen so that you can see what the fuck was up. All right. You needed to see what was up with something. Okay. Because you guys were about to get into a new beginning. Whether it was with a person or just whatever this new beginning was, it would have debilitated the crap out of you. It's something that would not have worked out for reasons that you were not aware of. Okay. You guys trusted something. You guys were going to bring something with you. All right. And it's like right before you were about to take this leap into greatness, Spirit's like, wait. Let me show you something real quick about the person that you're about to buy a ticket for. Lavinia, what time is it out there? It is 2:19 p.m. my time right now. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Guys, this betrayal, just look at these cards, all right? Ten of Swords, the Chariot, the Wise One, which is the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, when I say that this betrayal literally propels you into excellence, okay? Like, I feel like there was something that was done against you. There was something that was done to like get some sort of reaction out of you. Okay. And you guys benefited from whatever it was. Whether you literally benefited, like maybe you sued someone and got money, or maybe you got so pissed off that like you worked or you did something productive and something amazing came out of it. But the agony that someone tried to bring you actually works in your favor. For a lot of you, what it did is it made you focused. Okay. Lavinia, you better than me. I don't think anybody should exist at 6:19 a.m. It's just too early, guys. It's too early. That's why I really love working from home. It's like I can get my 8 hours in. It doesn't matter if it starts at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. It's still going to get done. It doesn't matter. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So there was something that Spirit did not allow for it to be successful in your life because it would have wasted your time. It would have wasted your resources. It would have wasted so much for you. Justice card reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. There's going to be some sort of offer you get, right? And the Page of Cups is above the Justice card reversed here. Okay. So there's some sort of offer that comes in, but it's not one that you guys can trust. All right. And I feel like it's an offer that's going to be worded to sound very well. All right. Each page is a communicator, but they take different approaches in how they communicate. So if you have the Page of Cups, this is going to be someone that comes up to you. They're like, "Oh, I totally understand what you're going through. I just, they're going to appeal to your emotions. They're going to, they win the jury by appeasing to emotion, the human emotion. Okay. So this is something that's going to come to you softly, empathetically, just in a way that it seems trusting. What's the harm that can come in somebody who acknowledges my pain and says that they can help me excel? They get me. I feel seen. Nah, you feel scammed. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to feel scammed. Okay. And this energy is coming in because of something that you have already established, or something that it's known that you're establishing. All right. So Spirit is saying, don't fall for it and don't help this person out. Okay. But collective, the worst is truly past you when it comes to something. All right. The worst is truly past you when it comes to something. We have the Strength card reversed. Okay. Someone's trying to see, it's like kind of what they can get out of you in a sense. The Empress. I really feel like there's someone here, guys, that they see your ability to create. And I don't even just want to say someone. I feel like you guys are getting into a place where what you're good at, what you're excelling at, what you're meant to do, like whatever it is that you hold power in, it's being seen, and it's going to attract a lot of energies, good and bad. Okay, because when there's a good person outside, there's good and bad people are attracted to this person. Bad people for what they can get away with, and good people for finally finding some reciprocation. Okay. What I like about what I'm seeing in these cards, I see the Moon card reversed, the Three of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. There's someone collective that has wronged you, and maybe in the past I didn't understand to what extent it affected you. But now with the Moon card reversed, something has happened to a person where they're understanding the pain. They're understanding what was inflicted and the true effect that it had. We have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And what makes them realize this is you letting something go because you're way too fucking exhausted. That's what it comes down to. Okay. There's something here where you guys are going to be in the spotlight of something. You're being noticed. You're giving birth to something new. For some of you, that can be literal, but for the majority of you, it's just some sort of new project, new life. And not only are you going to find a true sense of happiness, but collective, you're going to be able to lead others to that happiness. But through your example, not by you carrying them and throwing them on your back and sweating all the way to your place of happiness. No, just by you finding the happiness and you living in the happiness, it's teaching other people about happiness. Okay. But the reason why you're able to get to where you're going to is, again, because of the exhaustion that you felt in a situation. You guys got so exhausted with something that you're just like, yo, I can't fake this anymore. I can't smile in your face anymore. I don't like you. I can't show up to this job anymore. I don't fucking like y'all. I can't show up to this family dinner. You're a piece of shit. I can't go outside and do this because my spirit just doesn't want to. You're tired. You do not have it in you to go from this to, come on, guys, let's go. Woo! No, you're tired. Life has tested the fuck out of you. If it's not every little string and being in your body that wants to go, you're not going. Somebody wants to cry about it, hopefully they have napkins at home. It's not personal, but it's personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're too tired for the bullshit. Okay? And this has really been a theme, guys, and this is like something I've really been talking about, that society as a whole, like, we're just getting to a point where, like, enough is enough. Enough is really enough. And it's like, it's crazy how much the world would change if all of us on an individual level stop doing the shit we don't like. How many businesses would fail? All right? How many things in politics would be different if we just stood up? You know what I'm saying? So this is you with enough is enough. If it doesn't make sense, you're not, you're not following this. You're not doing it. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, guys, it's crazy because the Page of Cups is coming up right before, with the Justice card reversed, right? And now we have the King of Cups, but above it is the Ten of Swords. Guys, you have someone coming in like their shit don't stink. Everything's pretty. Everything is good. Like, everything is just amazing, right? But someone is so full of shit, but they know how to appeal to people in an emotional sense. All right. And that's where shit gets tricky, because it's someone that you should trust. Like, guys, honestly, like, this is like some type of shit where, like, you're going to your church and your pastor's being put in a fucking cop car. Okay, like, this is the type of betrayal that you feel. Like, it's at that level with this thing. It's somebody that really comes across like they have your best interest in mind. Okay, but they don't. There's only betrayal here. All right, so Moon card reverse is at the bottom, so you're seeing this for what it is, and that's why it's heartbreaking. I don't think you guys expected this certain energy to come from the place it came from. We have the Queen of Swords. So with you guys being the Queen of Swords right now, okay, this could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here as well with the King of Cups. But you guys are taking off because you're putting your logic before your emotion. You guys are finding peace because you're putting your logic before your emotion. Some sort of betrayal has pushed you so hard into not giving a fuck that you finally really excel at something. All right, I don't know what it was holding you back before, if it was a person's opinion, if it was you doubting yourself, if it was what mom or dad said, or what the family said. I don't know what it was that was holding you back, But there's something that happened here with this Ten of Swords that you're just like, fuck it. Like it was something so bad or so ugly or just so hurtful or so much of a betrayal that in a sense it like gave you permission to do what you've been wanting to do. All right. Let's say, for example, you've been thinking about moving to another country and your family's like, no, we need you here. You know, you could be close. If you need help, we got your back, you know. And then someone does the most fucked up shit to you. And you're like, wait, you talking about you family and you do this to me? Fuck it. And you guys go home and you pack your bags and they call you a week later, hey, come to the family dinner and bring this, and that. And don't forget to bring this. Last time you didn't bring this. So make sure you bring this. And you're like, bitch, I'm 15 hours away on a plane. Fuck you. Like something just gives you that push to just be like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm out. I'm out. That's why God allowed it to happen. Because it was like a breaking point that you guys needed. You guys needed to not give a fuck about someone or something. And you were pushed into not giving a fuck. You were pushed into taking charge of your life, doing what it is that you really needed to do this whole time. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. Guys, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. The Hierophant. This reading isn't necessarily about any particular sign. This is mastery of some sort of something. All right, there's mastery in something, guys. There's so many sides of you here. You know, the person I'm reading for, you're loving, but you're cautious. You're cold, but you're passionate. You're being pushed on your divine path. Not everyone's going to see the same side of you. There might be a few people in your life that they're like, oh, the collective is such an asshole. And they should be believed because you are an asshole to them, as you should. But some people know you have a good heart. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm just seeing. I wish I had the words to explain what I feel because it's very powerful. Like, you know, you guys watch a TV show, right? And you see somebody who's like facing death in a situation and like their whole life passes in front of them. It's kind of like that, but you're not dying, but a version of you is. But not your attributes. Like if you're a loving person, you're still going to be a loving person, but in a sense where people know not to fuck with you, even though you're a loving person. All right. So it's like you're taking all the good, all the bad, all these qualities within you. And it's like you're creating this new version, this new powerful version. And it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like you're taking a little bit from everything in your life up to this point to create this new version of yourself. All right. You guys are really determined to build a life where you're genuinely happy and where, you know, I know it's impossible to be happy 100% of the time, but there's people in this world that really do choose suffering. Okay. And many of us, we have chosen suffering before. Like 10, 12 years ago, I had an error in my life and I counted it, like diary wise, I counted it. I cried every day for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Every day for 2 years. And that's not normal. That's not okay. There's so many things that I could have changed in my life to not have to cry every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you guys are taking full accountability, and you're really working towards a life where, because I know there's a lot of things we can't control. We can't control the weather. We can't control what people around us do. But I think that you're taking charge of everything possible. All right? These people made me feel like shit. These people are no longer here. These people are no longer a problem. This house made me feel this way. I no longer choose to go to this house. This house is now irrelevant. I don't like how I feel when I wear this thing. I'm throwing this thing in the trash. I'm not going to feel that way again. Okay? Are you going to keep somebody in your life that makes you feel like shit every day, and it's legitimately a choice? Like, it's not like your underage kid or something. Like, imagine like a grown-ass person sitting in your house while you're paying all the bills, like chips and grease and shit on their shirt, their belly's all out, and they're controlling your TV. You can't watch what you want. Get that motherfucking bitch out your house. I don't know who needs to hear that, but get that fucking asshole out of your house. All right? There's just something that is just like, you guys are shaking away every little thing you can. And you understand that you can't control everything, but the things that you can control, we're targeting it. We're going towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of people, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm fucking tired of people. Like, I'm so sick of people's shit. I am so sick of people, bringing their trauma outside and hurting others because they refuse to heal. Like, I am sick of people and their lack of fucking accountability. Can't you look in the mirror and see how ugly of a life you've created? All right? Guys, there has to be a point where we wake up and we're sick of our shit. All right? It gets to a certain point that you can't blame anybody else for your shit, even if they did something fucked up. All right? They did that. Now, what the fuck are you doing? Have you been in bed all day? Did you shower? Did you put effort into that art that you want to do? Did you work on your creative project? Are they still the reason why you're not doing what you need to be doing? We can only blame people for so much, guys. But this is truly an era of taking charge of what you can. We can't be looking for these scapegoats anymore. You can't say, I'm in this because of you anymore. If you're in something because of somebody, then why the fuck is that somebody in your life? Make it make sense. Open the fucking door. Kick the asshole out. Problem solved. All right? Enough is enough. We can't blame people anymore, guys. We can't. Oh, but they won't leave me alone. But they won't leave me alone. Did you open the door? Did you pick up the phone call? Did you say I miss you too? Did you say I love you too? A vampire can't come in unless you literally welcome it in. All right? And if your door is getting busted down, that's a whole different scenario. Get people involved. I wish I can say get the cops involved, but, a lot of us, we can't call the cops for certain things. But I know y'all got cousins. I know y'all got brothers and sisters. All right? Let the community handle it. Speak. If you need help to escape something, speak. Shit. I'll help you get out of it. Who the fuck do I have to punch? Who do I have to hold back while you run? We got to take accountability, people. We have to. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You're trying to balance all these powerful aspects of you. That's really what it is. Like, you guys know what I feel like? These shows or movies or whatever, where somebody's very, very powerful, but they don't get their powers till they're like 16 or 17. And then when they turn 16 or 17, they have to be like in this enclosed space or in like a special space so they don't accidentally kill everybody around them. That's literally you right now. You're realizing you have all these motherfucking powers and you're trying not to accidentally slice somebody. How do I use all my power for good? How do I redirect this for better? Okay. Six of Cups reversed because, guys, something's closed out. You refuse to be who you were. And, guys, for a lot of you, you're going to have to adjust to people you fucking with. I'm sorry. Because what I'm seeing here right now is somebody that is really determined to make a change. All right? Your spirit can shift in a second. You could be just watching this reading from the beginning of the reading to the end. You can have decided to be a better person or a different person. All right? And imagine you have this whole excitement of this new life that you're about to live. And then you go to that Friday family dinner or you meet those frenemies of yours. And they're like, girl, you think you're going to do that? Okay. Come on. You can't be around people like this no more, guys. You got to move away. All right? Guys, I have an uncle that, and I've spoken about him before, but years ago, there was this time where for like a good 2-3 years, we did not see this uncle. But this is my favorite uncle. Like he spoiled the shit out of me. To this day, he spoils me. And he just did not fuck with the family for a little while. And when he finally came back, he had his nice house. His business was really set up. He had a fucking beautiful car. His kids were, they were all graduating private school with high honors, like meeting fucking high ranked people and going to all these places. Like, dude just really got his shit together. And he said, I had to put away the people that I knew for a little bit because I knew if I was getting advice from brothers or if I was getting advice from someone that saw me every day, I would have never grown into who God put in my heart. I had to get away. All right, guys. Some of you should have been successful a long time ago, but you've been listening to your family. You've been listening to your friends. You've been listening to your lover. Some of y'all could have been had it. Some of you don't even know you're being held back. You could have just grown up in a certain environment and it's just all you know. And when you're talking about moving to the town over, that's a little more expensive. Everyone's like, that's not possible. So it's not possible for me because you couldn't figure it out. All right, guys, we can't listen to people that don't have what we want. And if somebody's not doing better than you, then why are you taking advice? Don't take advice from people that you're doing better than unless it's as a warning as to what not to do. Listen to them when they tell you why they failed. Listen to them when they tell you where they went wrong. But don't listen to them about, oh, well, you really want to succeed? No. You succeed first and then come give me advice about succeeding. All right? Take your advice with a grain of salt. Does the person that you are getting advice from have what you want in life? They don't. Why are you listening to them then? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Come on. I've cut off a lot of people, guys, and it feels good. All right? It hurt at first, but now, oh my God, fuck, yes. Thank you. Ace of Swords. The Fool card, the Four of Cups reversed. Guys, that's exactly what I just said. You guys are cutting off all the bullshit. You're starting brand new. You're starting over. You're accepting the fact that something was debilitating in your life. Okay? And guys, sometimes we don't know how much something affects us because on a day-to-day, you don't really see it. But over a year, over 2 years, over 3 years, guys, you got to be so careful with the people in your circle, man. Are you being inspired by the people in your circle? Are they happy? Are they supportive? How do they deal with their issues? This summer, I came across a cousin while I was visiting family in Florida. We did not plan on seeing each other, nothing. Okay? And there was someone that I had been dating, and the three of us, we hung out for a day. And me and her, when we were finally alone again, she looks at me, she was like, Lisette. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, are they always this upset? Like, are they always mad like this? And I'm like, wait, they were mad today? She's like, Lisette, like, they were mad all day. They were huffing and puffing like a dragon all day. And then I had to take a moment to really look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh my God, I have been around someone so negative for so long that I don't even see the negativity anymore. So it can slowly seep into you. It can slowly affect you. It can affect your glow. It can affect your light. Okay? And it's just like when someone just gives you a drop of poison every day, you're not going to notice it. Especially if they say, oh, look, it takes a cup of this poison to kill you. They're like, all right, it takes a cup. All right, I'm going to give them a drop every single day. By the time you realize you're dying, it's too late. Who is your drop of poison? And why are they in your life still? We have the King of Pentacles. All right, guys, every element, every single element, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. Do you guys see how you're mastering everything? You're mastering your emotions. You're mastering your self-love. You're mastering discipline. You're mastering business. This is not just one thing. This is love. This is drive. This is responsibility. This is discernment. This is empathy. This is morality. Something so fucked up happened that your only goal right now is how can I be the best and strongest possible version of myself? How can I love more healthy? How can I work more healthy? How can I save in a better way? How can I take care of my future self in a way that I wasn't before? Something was so fucked up that it's changing you into such a beautiful and powerful person. The Tower reversed. You guys dodged a huge bullet. Whatever you let go of, collective, you dodged a huge bullet. I'm telling y'all. All right, we have the Emperor reversed. You guys just really saw someone or something for what it truly was. All right, that's just what it comes down to. And you're so fucking sick of it. Like, this is just a reading of just being sick of something. Okay? You're not letting this move forward anymore. You're not. Okay? Bear with me, guys. I keep looking at my finger because I woke up this morning and it was just like swollen. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's some sort of bug bite or mosquito bite, but it hasn't gone down. It's just on one finger. And it feels weird. Yeah, I don't have that in this one. All right, guys, I might be dying. So let's enjoy these readings. All right, loves. So let's talk our shit. Okay? And guys, if this is resonating for you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wishlist if you guys want to bless the new home. All right. And my website is there below as well if you guys would like your own personal reading before my finger kills me. All right, guys. So let's get into it. All right. Where's my other Oracle deck? We have this one. It's out in front of my face somewhere. Boom, right here. Okay. So, Spirit, what is the tea? Thank you, Lavinia. It doesn't hurt at all. It's just like a little swollen. That's why I'm so like confused. But it doesn't hurt at all. So I'm like, I don't even know if this is a bite. We'll see. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't itch. It's just there. Interlude. Ascension. Okay. So guys, I need you to realize that there was just a pause that spirit needed you to take in life. All right. Spirit didn't say, oh, I'm canceling you. Spirit didn't say, oh, you no longer qualify. Spirit said, I know the race is still going on, but can I talk to you real quick? I promise I'll let you keep running in a second. Okay. And with what you saw, with what you realized in this break, in this pause that happened in your life, because I don't know, there was some sort of hiccup. There was some sort of delay. There was some sort of like, what? There was something that spirit needed you to see so that when you went back into the race, it's like you had these jetpacks attached to you. Okay. Journal. Spirit wants you to get deep with something. Spirit brought to the surface something that was very deep within you. Something that could have been like a touchy topic or a touchy subject. There's just something that spirit brought light to that I think that for a lot of you, it felt very uncomfortable. But that's why it needed to be addressed, because it was important. Spirit didn't want you to sit with this discomfort anymore. Spirit wanted you to realize that the discomfort existed. And spirit wanted you to look whatever this was directly in the face and figure out a way to not have this discomfort anymore. Okay. There's this, I don't know if you guys seen it on Twitter. I didn't think I was going to watch the whole video because it's 10 minutes. So imagine a 10-minute clip on Twitter. All right. But I'm going to find it. And I'm not going to give you guys a spoiler. But there's basically a woman that went through something insane. All right. And it completely changes her life. Okay. To the point where it enabled her to do a lot more than she thought. But the fear, the issue that she had to deal with was one that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. What she went through, I wouldn't wish on anybody on this planet. And what she's doing after it made me cry in a good way. All right. I'll find the video. I'll leave it in the comments. All right. Remind me if I don't. But you guys got your ass kicked a bit with something. All right. But you were always protected during it. All right. Spirit's like, you want to do well for yourself. You want to be big. You want to have a title. You want to do something significant. Then you need to be able to handle things, because leaders handle these things. All right. So if you want to be in a place where you're being heard, where you're on some sort of stage, on some sort of what's it called, stage, you need to know how to tackle things like this. All right. We have cleansing. Settlement. Because guys, honestly, this is something that I don't think you would have faced it the way that you did. I really think that you guys were forced to look at a certain aspect of your life. Spirit forced you to do the cleansing. Spirit's like, yo, I know that you kind of just brushed everything under the rug, but bitch, if you don't pick up that rug and brush my house or sweep my house properly, we're going to have problems. This is God telling you, okay, you're going to get there, but do it right. Clean it right the first time. This is God truly talking to us as if we're children. Okay. Don't take the lazy way out. Don't try to be quick about it. Like, no. Get the mop. Get the broom. All right. Get everything you need. Let's clean this properly. Don't just do a surface clean. Like, you got to clean this shit out. If you really want to do what you say you're about to do, you got to do this. Okay. You have to do this. You know what this just reminded me of? There's somebody in my life. We were very close. We're family, actually. Okay, a first cousin of mine that we grew up together. We like slept over each other's houses all the time. Like this was my person. When I turned like 15 or 16, she stopped talking to me and she never told me why. I'm 33 and it took about like I got over it literally like maybe 5 years ago, but it like I suffered so heavily through it. And the thing that scares me about it is that she's a psychiatrist. So I'm just like, how scary is it that you're in a position where you have so much power over people, but you can't address your own things? Because I asked her many times and she showed me that she did not have the ability to express to me what it was. Okay. So guys, like don't be the therapist, the psychiatrist that isn't dealing with their own shit. If you want to do something and you want to make an impact on this world, you need to do the work yourself. You need to face those things you don't want to talk about. You need to face those people that did whatever they did to you. You need to really look at the problem for what it is. You need to actually fucking heal. Stop putting all these temporary band-aids on. Like, rip the layers of the onion. What's at the core? What is this all about? Why do we keep going through this? Why do certain things keep happening? Why do we keep finding ourselves in certain cycles? We got to find the root of it. So, like, whatever it is that you guys are being called to do, you're not going to be like random other people who are doing things at like a half-ass level. Like, no, God wants you to be the chosen one for this. So God's like, there's no fucking shortcuts. You're doing the work. There's no bullet train you can get on. There's no jet that you can get on. Bitch, we walking. Step after step after step after step. All right? God's like, I don't care if it takes 10 years. You're going to learn this. You're going to heal from this first before moving forward. Okay? We have threatened. A lot of you weren't going to address this the way that you were forced to address this because the problem itself and admitting it kind of threatened you, a sense, okay? Or I don't know, maybe something about the whole scenario just felt threatening. Maybe something about it just like felt like super uncomfortable. Okay. Synchronicities. Realization. Take this as it fits, okay? But for whatever reason, you guys felt like tackling a certain issue or a certain problem would have brought things into your life that were more like this problem. Okay, let me explain this. Let's say you do have a fallout with someone, right? This could be you scared to have like a closure sort of conversation because it's like, oh, what if they try to worm their way back in and then I have to start over? And it's like, no, like God wanted you to go back and truly see something for what it is. So it's like you can realize more so why it had a certain hold on you, why it had a certain grip on you. Okay. Why do energies like this find themselves in synchronicity with you? And you're realizing what you were doing to attract certain things. Searching. Karmic. I say this with love, guys. I'm part of this reading too. It's a collective reading, but you guys were searching for something in the wrong places. All right, you were searching for something in the wrong places. I don't know about y'all, but if I could go back in time and talk to like my 10-year-old self, I'd be like, bitch, leave these little ass boys alone. Leave these little ass girls alone. Like, please do not worry about love. Please, 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 please. Guys, anything that has ever gone wrong in my life, I swear to you, 99% of anything that has ever gone wrong for me is because I was dating or in love with the wrong person. Anything catastrophic that has happened in my life was due to someone I liked. And then the rest is just like fake friends and fake family. Okay. But you're realizing why. How do I want to word this? You're realizing what the karmic cycle is, and you're learning how to break it. Okay. We have divine masculine. And a lot of you are in your masculine right now. You're protecting yourself. All right. You're not trying to fight a bitch, but if she want to shoot the ones, we're going to shoot the ones. Well, not even. You can fight yourself outside. I'm not leaving my house. Like the fuck? Face is too pretty to fight. Come on. Not fighting no bitch. Come on. Ew. We have focused. This interlude, guys, this pause that happened, it refocused you. Okay? It really, really did. And Spirit gave you this ascension. All right? Ascension goes to the collective. Sold to the collective in the back. Okay? Because you were able to have this refocus. And guys, a lot of you, when you had this time of pause, when you had this time of refocus, everyone around you was still partying. Life is sweet. Life is good. Y'all saw what we did to the collective, right? And we got away with it. And you're sitting there and you're lonely and it's dark and you feel uncomfortable. And some of y'all may have been crying or angry or pissed because you're on pause. What the fuck, God? What the fuck? How am I on pause right now? How is it that everybody's moving and I'm on pause? And God's like, because when I unpause you, you're going to move faster than everyone. Don't worry about everybody else. While you were in pause mode, people were laughing. People were living it up. People were traveling. People were living their best fucking lives while you were on pause. And that shit hurt. But you got through something very, very deep that these people haven't even started touching yet. Do you guys understand that when you are chosen for something, you're not going to have the same timeline as the unchosens? You think the haves are going to have the same things to do as the have-nots? As a chosen person, guys, you cannot compare your journey to other people. All right? Let people do their fun little things now. All right? Let them do what they got to do. But the way that things come in for you is going to be in such a secure way that it's not even funny. Imagine being jealous at somebody who took a weekend trip when God's trying to set you up for a life where you're traveling 6 months out of the year and you're worried about their fucking weekend trip. Fuck out of my face with that shit, collective. All right? I say that with love, guys. Do not compare yourself to somebody that is not destined to do something as big as you. Of course, they're going to get little wins. That's what their life is. It's little. When you're living in this little dome, it's easier to get things. Have you guys ever seen that movie? What's the movie? Shrink Me or something? Where people, they're shrunken so that their lives are condensed and they're able to afford these mansions and things for like $5 because they're so small. I don't want to be small. You don't want to be small. So your journey is going to be a bit tougher. Get through it. Get through it. Just get through it, guys. And Cozy Coca, you're very welcome, sweetie. We have twin flames. I'm sorry, guys, I'm talking so much. I'm like, Lisette, don't make these videos long, but here we are. Insatiable. And what's beautiful, guys, is that you have a very powerful connection coming in. Some of you, maybe you're in this connection already. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a mentor, but there's something or someone that's going to come in and that it just mirrors you, and cleaning up your lives is what becomes insatiable. You get hooked on clearing up your life, and you attract people who are hooked to healing their lives as well. That's real growth. You can grow with somebody like that. You can't grow with these dusty bitches from your past. I'm sorry. You can't. We have lost and plugged in. All right. Guys, you were going to settle with the life that you were living while you were still lost, whether you realized you were lost or not. Okay. And people around you at the time weren't going to tell you that you were lost. Why? Because they were threatened of you plugging in. They know who the fuck you are and what the fuck you're capable of. And with you being confident in your own self, that's fucking dangerous. They didn't want that for you. People are like, oh, you're going to do this? Oh, yeah. That's good. Because you were planning right here when you should have been right up here. So they're like, yeah. That's good. And then they're all talking back then, we could beat that. we could beat that. All these little people who shrunk themselves to live big. Oh, we could beat that. Of course they can compete when you're at the level that they're comfortable with you being at. No, guys. This is a season I want you to make people sick to their fucking stomachs. And not by you doing anything to them, but just by you believing in yourself. Make them fucking sick. All right? Make them sick, and don't you dare bring them Tylenol. All right? Because you were sick for a little bit, and you had to deal with that shit on your own. Yes, downsizing. There we go. We have divine feminine and legal. Okay? You went through a karmic situation that made you very aware of your surroundings. All right? It made you very protective of your surroundings. All right? But now that you're plugged in, you're in that divine feminine again. Okay? We have legal here, so there could be legal matters here, but I see this legal card kind of like as a justice card. All right? Guys, you're realizing that Spirit, God, was looking out for you this whole time. Let God bless you in front of your enemies. This is a season of justice and humility. Those who were wronged, you will have justice. Those who did the wrong, you will be humbled. I say. Some people out here really need to be humbled. I'm sorry. I've been humbled before, and I needed that shit. I've been humbled. All right? So, and it changed my fucking life. So I can't wait for these motherfuckers to be humbled if they haven't been already. Someone here really needs to be humbled. And I'm so here for it. We got Verge. You're on the verge of finding what you've been looking for, guys. But before, remember how I told you were looking for it in the wrong places. You're on the verge of finding it because of your ability to stop looking in the wrong place. We have come together. Yeah, you're to come together with something you've been wanting. Guys, and you're going to be unrecognizable. I have this post on Instagram, and make sure you guys follow me there because I go live sometimes to do readings. But I put up this post, and it said, one of the reasons why God will separate you is to make you unrecognizable by the wounds that people knew you for. To make you unrecognizable. What was it? It said to make You unrecognizable to people who only knew you by your wounds. That's what it said. You are going to be unrecognizable by the people who only knew you by your wounds. Ain't God good? You have love coming in. And guys, I don't do love readings, right? I don't. With the way life has kicked my ass, there's just so much more to life. We are born alone, we die alone. But there is so much love coming in, and in all its forms. All right. It can be a lover. It could be a friend that understands you. All right. It could be a mentor, a therapist, whatever. But you're seen, you're loved. You get what you've been wishing for. We have lockdown. So you guys moved out of something and somebody's in lockdown now. Somebody doesn't have access to you even if they wanted it. Okay. We have unconditional. Children. There's someone in your life that thought that you'd have unconditional love for them because of your history with them. They're wrongly mistaken. They're seeing that now. All right. Or they're about to see that, and the pressure's on. All right. The pressure's on. Love affair. Yeah. They lost you because of a choice they made. They went too far. All right. And what's crazy is that whoever did this to you guys, they're threatened by how plugged in you are and threatened at who and what you can attract because of how plugged in you are. And they still chose to do a little funny shit on the side. And I don't get that. I think you're so powerful that I'm going to do something where I no longer have access to your power. That's literally what someone did to you. Okay, if that makes you feel better. All right. But honestly, guys, when it comes to power and people who are in power, and I'm not talking about like, oh, power over a company. I'm talking about people who have power over themselves and they have their shit together. I love people like that being around me. I really, really, really do. All right. This summer, I was in a really like low spot while I was looking for a place. Like I lost all hope because even with money in hand, I just couldn't secure anything. And again, when I went to Florida and I connected with a cousin of mine, she's a Leo. Like when I told you that bitch metaphorically shook the shit out of me. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get up. Don't you fucking realize who you are? And she spiritually whipped me into place. And that's why it's just like, I don't know, guys. I've just been so humbled in the last few months because it's like, I really didn't know the answers. And God just came through in ways that I would have never seen coming. You know, and I'm not talking about like no one came and was like, boom, here's everything you need. No. But God put me through so many different scenarios to see the truth about so many different situations. And now feeling what's about to happen with the collective, the growth, the jump that's about to happen with the collective, like we needed that time. We needed that pause. We're dangerous now because we had that pause. You feel me? Escapade. Lockbox. Waves. Yeah, guys, like there's all right, so I'm sorry guys that this video is so long, but we gotta work through this and there's so many emotions I'm feeling, but like you know how you guys had to kind of be you kind of had to have a tough exterior because of something that you went through. What's crazy to me and what the most fucked up part was, when this energy went into the space of doing what they did to you, you were in your divine feminine. So you were giving somebody the very soft, vulnerable version of you. It's not like you're like, oh, you're a fucking cunt, and then they went and did something. Like, no, you're like, hey, how are you feeling today? You hungry? Hold on, I'll make you something. You good? And I heard this happened to you last week. Are you okay? How are you dealing with that? Like, you guys were not like in a vicious, devilish cycle. Like, y'all was chilling. Y'all was loving. Y'all was good. That's why this has had such an effect on you, because most of the time, yeah, we can get things when we kind of like deserve them. But in this case, you didn't deserve it. So that's why it hit even harder. It's like, yo, if I just punched everybody in your family and you did that, I get it. But I just fed everybody in your family. So why? And that's why it's changing you so drastically. This wasn't your enemy. This was somebody that you allowed in your home. This came from a close person, guys. This didn't come from someone that you know talk shit about you. This came from someone that you could rely on, or you thought you could rely on. You didn't realize you were inviting the devil to dinner. You thought because of your history, you were safe with somebody. And they thought because of your history that they would safely stay in your life, even after trying you. Nope. Your karmic might pop up, guys. Whoever was used as a tool to teach you this lesson is going to try to pop up. And you know what their intervention is going to be? Because for a lot of you, I don't even feel like you say anything. For a lot of you, I feel like you just stay away from this. Okay? But their intervention is how differently you are. Okay? God is going to make you unrecognizable to the people who only knew you by your wounds. So they come and they're thinking they're going to see you like a little wounded fox in the forest. But then they see that you're the fucking lion of the jungle. You're the king of the jungle. They're like, oh shit. You know, I came here to feed your pathetic ass some fruit because I thought you couldn't walk. And I walk in and I see you mid jump and you just bit someone in the neck. And then you called your family over, honey, I got dinner. Yeah, bitch, shit has changed. All right? You're not that little wounded fox in the forest. You're not Bambi. All right? You're not Bambi. All right? You will fuck up Mufasa at this point. You are not Bambi. All right? And they see that and they're going to want your support, which is so disrespectful. All right? This is going to make someone become obsessed with you even after they thought you were trash. And that's why the cutoff is happening. Powerful reading, guys. All right? So, guys, stay tuned for a second. All right? But if this is resonating with you, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list. And again, guys, my website is down there as well if you'd like your own personal reading. All right, guys. So there's a lot of you in the room. So let's see. I'm thinking of a number from 120 to 150. The first person to guess it will get a mini reading right now. Okay. Between 120 and 150, guys. Unscripted prophecy, you got it. I'm surprised y'all ain't get that sooner. Y'all need to follow me on social media. All right. Unscripted prophecy, you got it. All right. Unscripted prophecy. Let's see what's going on with you, sweetie. Unscripted prophecy. Here we go. We have the Page of Cups reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. I'm sensing a situation where there's a lot of fighting, arguing, tension, problems here. This is complicated. I see someone that's kind of like full of shit, and someone's very like upset about this. It could be two people that aren't talking, but I see someone who is very out of their element. Like I'm picturing like two people just fucking going at it. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let me bring this back. Eight of Wands reversed. The Ace of Cups. The Seven of Swords reversed. Some sort of secret comes out or came out, okay? And I feel like it's you that's choosing to cut something off or someone off. And I feel like someone's going to be so pissed off with you. Like they want to say so much shit to you. But you cut that energy off again. And there's something that comes in that is so emotionally fulfilling, okay? And Spirit is showing me that the worst is behind you. You have major success that comes in with this. Okay? But someone's pissed. You're about to get into something that really pisses someone off that, you know, they're just not in a good place. Like, honestly, if I had to turn this reading into an example, like imagine a couple or something that they fight a lot. Like they get into a lot of heavy shit. And one person decides enough is enough. Okay? And it's a very unhealthy relationship. They decide enough is enough. They walk away. They find someone new, and this is actually really, really healthy, and they just decide to take it. And then the other person's like, oh my God, this is so fucked up. But it's like, baby, you should have known this had to end. There's just something here that had to end. The worst is past us. Like it was just something that felt so forced for you. Okay? It was causing so many road blockages in your life. Okay? It's something that you thought would be something else, and when you saw the truth of it, you're like, damn, you know? This is something that was fun for a little while, but now I got to turn my back on this shit. It's just too much. All right. So there's something that you found out and someone's pissed that you saw it and you're going towards something so much better. Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. If you guys need a personal reading, book it through my website. Okay. Take care, guys.